Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Right, today is the final Saturday map review of the year, which means a couple of things. First of all, we're getting down to the crux of things. We're getting right down to the nitty-gritty of things. But also, it's the quirky asset of the week. But today's map is packed with quirky assets. Packed with them. We're not going to see all of them. We're just going to see a few. I mean, please explore the map at your own leisure. But yeah, we're going to see a few today. So today's quirky asset is going to be quirky in a different way. Sort of asset we've never seen on the channel before. I think it's kind of unique. It's new. So, hey, listen. I'm all for a little bit of new. Today's creator is kind of old. We've done them 5 times on the channel before. More about that in a moment. But much more importantly, grab yourself a BonBonBingo card. That's right, link is in the description. Check off the memes as we go. But before we do any of that, there's always time for a daily reminder. That's right, clicking that like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for your support. Today's map is Skyrim, province of Tamriel. I think it's Tamriel. It could be Tamriel, but I'm going with Tamriel. If I'm wrong, I apologise. Not completely up with the lore by Harjawalder. There's your start square. We've got quite a lot of highways in there for a Skyrim map. Sorry, I have to laugh. If we can't laugh, what can we do? There's your terrain heights. It is quite Skyrim-y, I'll tell you. And the resources, mostly sort of a bit for painting, I feel. But you know what? They are kind of accessible and usable. And there's your, if you've got Sunset Harbour, there's your fishing map as well. Off to the workshop, what do we need? Well, the answer is mass transit. We've got green cities. We've got Park Life, we've got After Dark, and the content pack for bridges and piers. We're going to see some of those bits today. We've got a one-click collection, and which will be using the Northern Tip theme and the satellite LUT. And then a nicely written description with plenty of information in there, and apparently a shout out to me at the bottom as well, which is very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a quick look at that one-click collection. It's not the longest list, considering actually that this map has got quite a lot of quirky custom assets on it. So we've got a mix of trees. I'd say the tree mix today is quite good. Quite good in terms of how they've been used. Also we've got a section of rocks and statues of monsters and things like that. River reeds, intersection marking tool is there as well. Network tiling is there. The asphalt rural road even, and so on. Prop and tree anarchy, and I've got the old version of Daylight Classic, which I'm sure regulars to the show will already know and know why, but let's not go over that again today. So yeah, Harjawalder, we've done them 5 times in the past. Episode 634, 763, 769, 924, and the last time up was episode 1164. And in those reviews, they got 7. Ooh, ouch. That was the first appearance, though. Then 11, then 9, and then 2 12s, and both those 12s had the seal of approval attached as well. So, yeah, we've got to a seal of approval creator, which is very neat indeed. Right, following the highways. The highways have done to a decent standard. Given the sort of map that we're on, I've got no grumbles with the highways at all. Going past everybody's favourite factory. Who wrote that song? Yeah, lots of busyness going on here. Lots of busyness. And then if we go down this highway here, down the hill to the next intersection, this is our start square intersection. We got to start square real quick. There are a couple of ways of taking this map, and it was, well, let's get to start square quick, and then we can head around the map. Intersection marking tool there, all very tidy. I'm liking the work there. Okay, and then this is down to the start square itself. A little bit of traffic, doing a little bit of circling. I'm not quite sure why, but traffic is dumb, especially when the game starts. And then there's your start square. which is quite a pleasing location to get started as well. Not the biggest, flattest area, but it's not the biggest, flattest map. I think it's going to be more one for like an alpine village style play, alpine towns, pretend that you're in Austria, that kind of thing. But it's been, I believe it's been done to stay in with the lore of, what am I looking at here? I'm not quite sure why I hovered there. I think I might have been exploring how nice the tunnels were. I'm not sure what I saw, and I'm not sure what I was telling you, but when I was talking out loud in my head when I was doing the flyover, there was something going through my head at that point. I do not know what it was. If anybody knows what BonBon was thinking, leave it in the comments. I promise you it would have been on topic, so please keep it on topic. Imagining Donald Duck and why he doesn't wear trousers, probably. Anyway, yes, so Skyrim. I own Skyrim. I have played Skyrim. I liked Skyrim, but not so much that I played more than 25 hours, which 25 hours is like it's a day's worth of play, isn't it? You know, and I think it's one of those games that like Cities Skylines. You can stop playing after 3 hours because it's just not for you. Or you can say I liked it, but I only played 3 hours. You know, with Skyrim for me, it was 25 hours, and I was able to walk away from it. I just didn't feel it. Equally, I didn't really feel The Witcher. I think I liked Skyrim more than The Witcher. And then, if you're talking Bethesda games, because Skyrim being the Bethesda games, Fallout 4. I really got on with Fallout 4. You see. So it's strange. It's strange how and many people tell you Fallout. No, New Vegas is the one. Well, I tried Fallout. I've never played New Vegas, but I played Fallout 3. Nice little waterfall under there, by the way. Very nice. I played New Vegas. No, I didn't play New Vegas. I played Fallout 3 and didn't get on with it. And everybody said, yeah, but you've got to. The thing is, when you don't get on with a game, it's no good if they say, oh, there's a slightly improved variant. Like New Vegas is an improved variant on Fallout. Yeah, sure it might have been, but nah. I had to wait for a complete rebuild of the game, which was Fallout 4. I loved it. I never finished it, but I loved it. I got way more than 25 hours in it. Let's put it that way. Oh, hey, where were we? Yeah, highways. Yeah, look, we've just been following the highways. You've been checking out the standards. You've been checking out the terrain that's been going. And the rail's going to be a lot more tricky, isn't it, do you feel? And you'll notice that they use a technique with the rail. Like, it pops out over here. And we've got the... it's sheltered by a key there, which is neatly done. Neatly done. Sorry that the sun was on the wrong side, so you couldn't really see what was going on there. And then we go into a tunnel. We have some magic tunnels. And this is how Harjawalder has gotten around having lumpy bumpy rail. They kind of cheated. Hey, listen. Hey, why not? You seen BonBon Island? How much rail have you seen on BonBon Island? Yeah, exactly. I use the same technique. Even more so. There you go, the rail emerges over here. There is a second rail line as well. It does exactly the same thing. Even more so, though, if we're going into a tunnel here. Come on, try that again. There you go. And boom, it's going underground. Going underground. It does emerge. I'm not going to switch to top ground mode here, but it does emerge right here for a little bit of air. And then we go back underground again. And that's going to take us down to its conclusion. So what we'll do is we'll do the brief intermission, and then we will do all the second half of the show stuff, and I'll show you a few of the interesting feature areas that Harjawalder has crammed into this map, and I tell you, it's crammed with them.
Wouldn't it be great if Cities Skylines had tides within the game? Well, now it does, thanks to TPB's Tides mods. Want to know more? Then you need BonBonB's Tides tutorial. Click the information button below.
And so back to Skyrim Province of Tamriel by Harjawalder, and the shipping routes with the very slick little shipping triangles in them going up into the rivers. Really tight work there, very tight work there. And then got the air route there, of course. The plains are well renowned in Skyrim. And then another one that goes up a really tight looking river there. It's going to work. It's going to work. Water flow's a little bit on the weak side. We have this big lake here. This is your main spawn point for your water there. And then it goes into a very attractive twee little river system. I have no problems with the river system, but you really don't want to be doing anything with that. We've got loads of lakes though. If you want to, yeah, with your start square, just pump and whatever with the lake. You'll find a way. Ooh. Probably a modder's map, I feel. Okay, right, let's have a look at some of these areas. We've got all these outlaying muddy islands, trees, snowy trees up on the top of the mountains, maybe. In the water like there, I don't know how much snow they would have on them. I doubt that. They're drowned trees. They are very drowned trees, those ones. Had they not had snow on them, they could make an argument for flooding, but I don't know so much. Then we've got plenty of scenic locations. The map is packed with them, like this river system with lakes, lake, river, lots of little bridges, lots of little nooks and crannies, lots of dramatic mountains going on. Biomes, I think fairly good use of trees today. I'd like to see some transition between biomes, like here we go from one biome to slightly snowy trees there. I'd like to see a little transition. Again, we're going from slightly snowy into bang, snowy trees. And it works, but just a little crossover in some of those areas, I think, would just take it up another notch. And then there's plenty of Ooh, it's a castle. There's plenty. Here's one, completely overgrown and snowed up there. There's another one down here, if we come down the track here. Now, we've got trees on the path. Now, these trees are part of the vanilla assets, those ruined houses. And so the only way around that is by using one of the custom assets of the workshop, of which I'm responsible for one of them, and then use those without the vanilla trees on them. But yeah, even then, even being slightly overgrown, I could kind of, in that sort of environment, believe that. We've got this little abandoned church going on down here, which has got a couple of towers built into it. Makes it look very Skyrim-y. There's something very Skyrim-y about towers, isn't there? Everybody's favourite factory again, and the road maintenance depot there, because let's face it, if you need road maintenance, this is the place. Oh, look, how dramatic. How dramatic. I hold thou's head aloft. How incredible. Here you go. Well, that last one was probably my ex-wife. Here is my next wife. Hello, isn't she? Isn't she gorgeous? Put the vest on, love. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I have no idea who these people are, but they are models actually from the Skyrim universe. Then we have another Ooh, it's a castle. Liking this. Now, see, these don't have the old custom trees on them. Sorry, the vanilla trees on them. So they are the custom buildings. Then we have from the Bridges and Piers network. Very neat. Like the way this entrance has been done. That's quite fun. That is quite fun. You can have cars driving through the building, but it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? And then I like the way this has been worked into the rocks as well. It's probably very much based on a real thing. And I like the docks area as well. Liking the way all of that's been done. Lots of credit to Harjawalder for that. Flooded road, it's perma-flooded, and I don't know the backstory to Tamriel, so I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that this is intentional. It looks like it might be, so I'm going to give benefit of the doubt for that one. Then we have a little bit of texturing going across the map that I'm not massively keen on. I mean, it adds texture, but it just feels like you can see it, can't you? You can see it. I see what you've attempted to do there. I don't know if it was absolutely necessary, but bless you. And now this is a Bonbon Island. Now now Bonbon, this doesn't match any of your requirements for a Bonbon Island. All of the reasons for a Bonbon Island. No, look. It's a BonBonB on an island. See his little hex there and a little bee. Yeah, see what we got there? Yeah. So yes, that's the best Bonbon Island ever. I'm liking that. I didn't know that asset existed until this review, and I've been playing with it in procedural objects just to see what could be done with it. And I didn't do a great job. Anyway, I suppose I'm now looking for the start square. I'm trying to remember where the start square was. It was up here. Excellent. So, okay, back to start square. Neat little corner of the map. And the asset of the day. Now, this one, field networks by sparks. Now, I thought these were going to be really narrow. These are actually the width of the networks. I've done no effort to actually integrate them into the environment, so you want some flatter land than this, and then you just want to polish it up. I've just drawn them out quickly because I have other things to be getting on with. Other things such as factoids, because factoids. Here's one from Skyrim. Parthenax was voiced by the voice actor Charles Martinet. Doesn't mean anything to you? Well, I'm reading it verbatim here. Everybody's favourite dragon. Shame on you if you killed him. Was voiced by the same man that brought us It's-a-me, Mario. Bethesda missed the trick by not including It's-a-me, Parthenax. Sure, it would have ruined the game's immersion, but damn, it would have been funny. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's-a-me. No. Everybody's favourite dragon. Parthenax apparently was a speaking dragon in Skyrim. Brilliant. Anyway, Charles Martinet, great voice actor. And field networks by Sparks. Great asset. Look how good these look. Really great work. Nice. Rural land. It's going to look even better now thanks to Sparks. Do you know what, Sparks? I've missed not seeing their work. I didn't realise how much I missed not seeing their work. You know what I miss not seeing at all? Your votes. Get your votes on this map now. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month, the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Hit the I button now in the top right hand corner of your screen, or the link in the description. Take you to the voting page where you can vote for free with a Facebook, Gmail, Apple, or a Patreon account. But what do I think of today's map? Well, aesthetically, it does feel Skyrim-y. It does. It also feels a bit, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, it feels a bit messy, which is really quite awkward. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't, you don't get that, ooh, this feels like Skyrim. It's just like, oh yeah, well, it does feel like Skyrim. So I'm going to go for a high 3. I feel it should be higher. Detailing. Again, it doesn't really sing I'm a 4-star map, but it is packed with little feature areas. I've only shown you a few of them. So for the amount of volume of work, I'm going to go into low 4 stars. 4 stars. Gameplay. So tough to call this one. I'm going to go high 3 again. It feels like Skyrim Province of Tamriel by Harjawalder. Feels like it's playable. I have no problems with that. It doesn't really entice me to want to play it. Personally, of course, everybody's got their own opinion, and that is fine because I am always wrong. So yeah, I mean, I'm just recreation of other games' maps in this game don't always work, but you can always disregard what I say. Of course you can. Of course you should. Definitely. Anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. If you're still here to be part of the 20 and out elite, prove it by using that word of the day in the comments. And I'll be back tomorrow with the chart show. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.